All right, tattoo. Okay, welcome back to Central Valley Talk. I'm your Central Valley Buzz. I'm your host, Chuck Leonard. And look what I got here. I have tickets to go see that Pink Floyd band, and that's going to be Thursday, March 27th at the Minarets Gymnasium at Minarets High School. Looks like I have about 6 tickets here. If you guys would like to go, super cool. Why don't you just go to CentralValleyTalk.com, go to the Enter to Win tab, and in the subject line, just put Pink Floyd, and we have 6 tickets here to the first 6 people, or 3 people. Let's say 3 people will give 2 tickets away to each one of you. Go to CentralValleyTalk.com and enter to win. Sitting right next to me now from Yosemite Gifts in Mariposa, California, Sue Carney. Sue, how's it going?
I'm good. Thank you
nice
for inviting
to see you. Now, last time we were up in Mariposa, we had the true joy of going without the children. And we've gone to Mariposa every single time with the kids. And this time we didn't bring them, so we were able to go into...
I saw you in my store.
We were able to go into Yosemite Gifts because I would never go in there with the kids. You just have a million different things in there.
Kids love my store.
I'm sure they do, but I don't want to buy anything that they break. So... yeah, you guys have a million different things in there, and Kim just loved it. She thought your store was the coolest.
Yeah, it was fun to see you in there.
Now, how long have you had that store?
11 years. It'll be paid off in 4 more years. On the building.
Right there on Highway 140 in the heart of Mariposa. Now, how did you start that store?
Actually, I started the store as a hobby. I designed and manufactured jewelry. I sold to Costco, Princess Cruise Line, and I did all the gift shows. And I was tired of traveling, so I had bought a rock shop outside of town, right on the road for 17 years, and then I ended up buying that store.
So you had a little rock shop?
Uh-huh.
And
my loves rocks and fossils.
Now, do people come in and buy that stuff?
Oh, yeah. People pay big money for fossils. And minerals, but minerals are a little tough. They have to be perfect, and you have to have a really good eye.
Now, the fossils that you showed me last time I was in there, how old are those?
They're from 70 million to 350 million, depending on what kind of fossil.
70 million years old? And you have them right there?
You're almost that old.
I don't even have gray hair yet. Gosh. Now, when you find all this stuff, because, I mean, you have... How many pieces do you think you have in that store?
Oh, gosh. My logo is, I have 1,001 gifts, something for everyone, but I have way over thousands.
There's got to be a million different things in there.
I
No kidding.
Literally do inventory almost every day. I inventory something because I can't do it at the end of the year.
Because it'd be too hard to do all at once, right?
Yes, too hard.
Where do you find all that stuff?
Actually, it's from all over the world. We have a lot of stuff right here from Mariposa, and then I was lucky because I did all the trade shows, so I know people from all over the world, and I got to buy direct, so I have very good prices.
And how do you know what it is that people are going to buy? Because
I don't care. I buy what I love, and if it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell. I get to enjoy it and look at it.
And you get to keep it, right?
And I think it works. If you love it, it's going to sell.
Now, one of the cool things about your store, and I mean, your store is really cool. I could just spend hours inside there. But I walked all the way in the back, and there's a big table. Because you do classes inside there?
I do jewelry classes in there every Tuesday night. Actually, tonight I have a big group. You bring your supplies. We all make jewelry together. And we also do group events. We're going to be at the Gem and Mineral Show that's on the 19th, Easter weekend. Our group's going to have a display there, and so is Yosemite Gifts.
And what do you guys do in your group?
We do all kinds of jewelry making techniques. Sometimes we have a group technique together. Like tonight we're going to be doing pearl knotting. How to do silk knots in between each pearl.
That's like knitting.
It's a little harder than knitting.
No, it's not. Well, it's kind of like knitting, I think. So.
And you could get more money for pearls.
So, Sue Carney, where did you grow up at?
I grew up. Well, I was born in Korea, and I came over here when I was 6, and I grew up in Southern California, Huntington Beach.
So
And I actually commuted for 17 years to my little rock shop in Mariposa every single week from Huntington Beach.
So what do you mean? You'd stay at the rock shop? You'd live there?
Yeah, I had a house, and next to it I had the store, and then I taught Braille and Sign Language, and I coached track and field in Southern California, so I drove up every weekend and ran my store.
So how did you end up? How did you find Mariposa from Huntington?
We did the little peddlers fair at Oakhurst, and I sold jewelry and books, and just fell in love with Mariposa.
So you had a little bit of free time while you were in Oakhurst. You said, "Hey, let's drive over and check out Mariposa."
We always stayed at Mariposa, and then I remember we used to camp when I was very small up in Yosemite, and I always said I want to live up here one day, and sure enough, I ended up there.
And in Mariposa, what is it that you do when you're not working? What do you like to do to unwind?
Well, I work most of the time, but I belong to the Jeep Club, so we go on excursions once a month, every third Saturday.
Ooh, tell me about an excursion.
Actually, we just had the Margarita Fest.
I like this
Saturday.
one already.
And we did a scavenger hunt. We broke up in teams, and we had to do this huge list of ridiculously funny things.
In your Jeep?
In the Jeep. We had to drive around the Jeep and look for, we had to look for coyote skulls. We had to get feathers. I think that was the only thing not found. Ducks. We had to bring back like old nails and take pictures and singing in a bar, holding a toilet paper thing. And
Well, singing in a bar isn't too difficult in Mariposa, is it?
no, we have a lot of bars and churches.
Well, how nice is that?
We do. We have more
Which one
bars
do
and
you
churches
attend
than
more?
We could talk about that later.
All right, so you guys have the big show coming up.
Yes.
How many people are going to be coming to Mariposa for this?
Gosh, I don't know what it was last year. 5,000 people came.
5,000 people come to the fairgrounds to hang out and look at rocks.
Rocks and this is what I was going to bring you a present, but unfortunately,
I accept.
Unfortunately, I can't give it to you for real.
What?
This is a real piece of gold.
Whoa! Wow! Thank you very much. Look at that. That is heavy.
Actually,
Hold it up in front of my tie.
a gold miner came in the store and asked me if I would trade some jewelry for that.
Look at that gold. The way I can't wait. Like that.
And
like that.
If you want to see more about gold and what's going on in Mariposa, watch my show at 2 o'clock on Tuesdays. It's called Let's Talk Mariposa.
And you're going to be doing that today?
No, it's next week.
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
At 2 o'clock on CentralValleyTalk.com. And why would you want to do a show about Mariposa?
Because it's wonderful there.
Because there's a lot of cool cats up in Mariposa,
That's
isn't
right.
there?
And then I want to tell about my jewelry, what classes I'm teaching that month and all the special events coming to town and what us Mariposans do.
Do you have your first guest lined up yet?
I do.
Who is it?
Huh?
Who are you going to have?
I'm going to have Charlie Phillips. That's going to be my artist for the Art Hop. He's actually, his photography's been in National Geographics. He's very good. He does a lot of cowboy scenes. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to have somebody from the Butterfly Festival, Karen Cutter.
Oh, that's right. The Butterfly Festival is coming up. When is that?
That's always the first weekend in May. And
how
it's a
fun.
lot of fun. It starts on Friday and it ends Sunday. Friday night, for a few dollars, you could get into the fairgrounds, and everybody from Mariposa, the restaurants pitch in and serve food. So you get to have dinner for like $4. You could enter a hat contest. Everyone makes these crazy butterfly hats.
Excellent.
And then we have a parade on Saturday, and then there's music at night, and then we release butterflies. The whole town raises butterflies. All the school kids raise them. All
How
the
do they
stores
know
raise
to come
them.
out that weekend?
So we advertise. And
No, the butterflies. How do they know how to come out that weekend?
actually, they cost us a lot of money. That's where all our money profit goes to, is buying the cocoons and raising them. And
You can buy cocoons?
You can. Lavas, I guess they're called.
They're lavas?
Yeah. Lavas,
Or larvae?
Larvae.
Larvaes.
Yeah.
Not lavas. Larvae.
Larvae.
Well, you know what? For a town that's called Butterfly, like Mariposa.
Hey, give me that gold back.
Oh,
before you
well, wait a
forget.
minute.
I'm afraid you're going to forget.
Yeah, I wasn't. Okay, now, I see here that Billy is really excited about this next event that's coming up. It looks like you're having a beading group
I am tonight.
on Friday nights. It says Friday night, or Tuesday night.
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night beading
Now,
group.
on Friday night during the Art Hop, I usually do some kind of demo where you could actually participate for a small cost.
How often do they have Art Hop up there?
That's every second Friday and Saturday of the month.
How
and it
fun.
starts at 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock.
Awesome. Let's talk about Yosemite Gifts. Can they look at your stuff online?
Yes, they can. It's yosemite-gifts.com.
And you'll ship
And
it out?
I have so many things there that not even a quarter of the things are online yet. So if you come in my store and see something, just give us a call. We'll put it online or ship it to you.
What's the strangest item you have up there?
Copalite, dinosaur poop.
You have dinosaur
Poop. But
someone
doesn't
saved
stink anymore.
dinosaur poop all this time?
Yes. I'll bring some this
Is this
time.
a dinosaur poop right
No,
there?
that's
Wow.
called an ammonite.
That was a talented dinosaur, wasn't it, Billy? Yes, yes.
That was an ammonite. That was related to the octopus or squid, and that's 350 million years old.
350 million years old, but still not weirder than dinosaur poop.
Right.
Awesome. Okay, Sue Carney, thanks
you
for
very
coming
much.
by. Always good to see you. Tattoo?